What's up, guys? Mark here, back with the next playing card review, and today we have a package from XX that we're going to open, including a super cool deck of cards that I'm really excited to show you guys. So like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy, and let's get into it. Okay, so I said I've got a package here from XX. Really like so anytime you get 4 decks of cards from them, as you can see, I've got a couple of them up there. These 4 deck holders, which are super nice, but yeah, on these 4 decks I spent around $200, so this is gonna be a super cool video. They also, these were in the bottom of the thing here, we'll go through them real quick before we get into the cards. They always send you these super cool deck or super cool single playing cards. I've got like probably over 100 of them. I have them in 2 of what I'll show you in a second. They're playing card holders. They're super nice, but yeah, some X decks in particular, but a lot of playing cards resellers will sell, or will send rather, these playing cards in just for fun, and I really like collecting them. So yeah, we've got this super cool sushi one, this really like trippy, almost looks like that spinny thing, like looks like 3D. I wish I could spin a card better, but look at that. How cool is that? And then this painting one, I've seen like writers ones and painting ones. Looks kind of like Monet painting. It says Blanche on the front there, but yeah, I would assume that's from a deck that's like all different paintings or whatever. But yeah, they have a bunch of really cool ones. But yeah, I like the single cards a lot. I'm pretty sure the sushi deck is actually like an X decks, like original, like they made that. I could be wrong there, but I'll put a picture of it to the side if I think of it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they actually made that deck. But yeah, like I said, this holder is super cool. We got 2 mystery decks, and then another deck of cards that I really wanted, and then I'll show you the really cool deck of cards. Really like this, by the way. Love their stickers. Cool little Thanksgiving sticker there. And before I show you guys exactly what this is, so real quick, if you're getting any cards from X decks, they gave me this. I'll put it in the pinned comment as well as the description. But this affiliate thing, so if you use my link or as well as use my code for 5% off, it's LanguageMark995 for 5% off, then I get 10% of the sales on that, and I will use it to buy cool decks of cards, do like cool mystery decks or expensive decks like I did in this video. But yeah, like I said, I'll go back to the channel for buying more cards. But yeah, I really appreciate it, and really appreciate X decks for giving me the affiliate code. Super cool. But yeah, super excited about this deck. This is but yeah, so I'll wrap it up real quick before I get into this deck here. But yeah, if you guys, like I said, don't go out of your way to buy cards from X decks, but if you're buying cards anyway from them, I would really appreciate it. Like I said, it goes towards making cool videos. Like this one I spent my own money on, but it'll go towards making videos kind of like this one. But yeah, appreciate it, and thank you to X decks for that, and appreciate anyone that uses that code. As well, like I said, you can use my code LanguageMark995 for 5% off your entire order. So yeah, that's enough advertising or whatever you want to call it. Let's get into this deck. So, and this is what I was talking about as well. I keep like the single playing cards in these. Super cool. They're nice for like nice decks of cards to make sure they stay safe and everything. But okay, from the back, it looks like Dan and Dave Smoke and Mirrors V7. I'm pretty sure it is, but look at this. Crazy. So someone, I wrote his name down here, Victor de, why does my handwriting suck? Orda. I'll put the name up there if I think of it, but I believe it's Victor de Orda. Made this, so it's a carved deck of playing cards. So this was $100. So he took this deck, and you can see like all the depth in it, so it looks like 3D basically. So he takes this closed deck, and then as you can see, like carves like like individual playing cards and like deeper in to get like cooler designs. You can tell from the side, like you know, like every card is carved. It's really, really crazy, super cool, and almost looks like the D&D logo is kind of floating there. It's insane. I know I'm spending a lot of time just looking at it right now myself, but it's super cool. It's my first time seeing it. And I've heard about a few people that make these decks, and I saw an interview with, I think it was this guy, because it was someone that worked for X Decks. But yeah, they're super expensive. I mean, as you can tell by like the amount of work that goes into them and stuff. And yeah, it's got to be a hard thing to do, as well as not a cheap endeavor to start practicing, because you know you're using like $20 decks of cards like this one is, or you know whatever the deck of cards is. But yeah, super cool. I can't even imagine how much time went into this deck of cards. But yeah, so yeah, you can see I want to be very careful, but you know, just put your hand right in it. And yeah, super excited to have that. That is insane. I love that so much. That's so cool. But yeah, I want to be careful with that, obviously. But yeah, super excited about that. And then, so for the mystery decks, I did, and I've gotten one in particular, but like, you know, they're mystery decks. You can do like any price point from like $10 to $100, and like they're always right in that range. And I did a $20 one and a $57 one. I got this Joker and the Thief deck, which I believe is their V2. I believe this was the $20 deck. I looked on their site, and this deck was about $20, unless I'm wrong, and this is a V1, which I could be wrong, and that would be sweet if it is. I don't know a ton about them. This is my first Joker and the Thief deck of playing cards, but yeah, I've seen like advertisements from them and stuff, and their decks look really cool. But based on what I looked up really quick before the video, I'm guessing this is a V2, but I'm not 100% sure. So we've got this, which I won't talk anymore about it, but since I talked about it so much in these videos, I love Brad Fulton, a super nice guy. Said he'd get lunch with me sometime. So yeah, that's gonna happen someday. But anyway, he has one of my favorite decks. I said I wasn't going to get into it, but it's up there. It's called Mall Walking, one of my favorite decks of all time. And yeah, super cool dude. But so this is distributed by Dan and Dave. So, you know, kind of goes with the other deck there. Dan and Dave work with Fulton's playing cards a lot, Brad Fulton. And yeah, so we have this Chinatown deck, which they've done multiple series on, which I know I've seen that Canebrick 37 other places, so I'm not sure if that's what that is exactly, like a card manufacturer, like, or card printer rather, like what that is, but I know I've seen that on other decks of cards. But anyway, so this is normally like a 10, 15, maybe like $15, $20 deck of cards, but they have gilded versions of this, and the only thing I could find on X Deck's website for like this deck of cards was the regular version, which is like $20, or they had like a silver and gold gilded, which were like around like $40 to $50, which leads me to believe that this is the gilded, hopefully the gold gilded. If not, I'm just saying it right now, maybe wasn't the best deal for the mystery decks, but if it is the gold gilded or any of the gilded, then it's definitely a really good deal. But so I'm interested to open that up, and if it's not gilded, well, maybe this is a V1 then, but I'm not 100% sure. But there's only one way to find out, since decks don't tell you, or don't like put anything different on the top case if it's gilded or not. So the only way is to just open it up and see. And they've got that little spot. You can, I don't even know if you can see that for opening it there. Let's see if I can, man, that's terrible. Okay, I'm just gonna grab my knife. Okay, this will be way quicker. But yeah, so beginning of December right now. I'm really hoping Art of Play's mystery decks come out soon. Like I said, I'm gonna get like 10 or 12 of those to do a video on, do a bunch of breakdowns of it, as well as I believe it'll be Christmas Day or a few days before Christmas, but I have a bunch of Christmas decks of cards, so I'm gonna do a review on those. Wow, I didn't even see this on the website, green golded. Holy shit. Okay, I need to see what this is worth. Okay, I cut a section out, so I don't remember exactly where I was at. I was trying to get a perfect shuffle and couldn't get it. But yeah, these are the green gilded cards. They're about $60 on, or $66, I believe, on XDex. So yeah, they were, like I said, good value. And I knew earlier, like I was saying, like, oh, like XDex always has good value with their you know, I wasn't worried. Basically, what I'm saying is, like, I wasn't worried. I thought for sure this was going to be the gold gilded, because that would be right in the price point, but I wasn't worried about saying anything, like, you know, like, about how they have good deals with their mystery decks. And then, like, if this had been, like, a silver, you know, I wasn't worried about that, because they always, like, have really good value with their mystery decks. But yeah, I looked through this deck a little bit. I really like the yellow court cards. Pips and indices are pretty standard, but I feel like the yellow vibe sort of goes with the Chinatown dragon sort of like ambiance vibe to it. I don't know, it fits really well. Pretty standard pips, indices, court cards. Like I said, really like the color on those. And then yeah, two-way symmetrical back design, super cool. As well as I did get, which I will review in another video, the Blue Gator backs by David Blaine. But yeah, super cool deck of cards. Yeah, the main deck I really wanted to show you guys was the first one, but you know, every video I have to open a deck of cards, and yeah, super pleasantly surprised with this deck. But yeah, so if you guys have a deck of cards you want me to review, let me know in the comments. If I have it, I'll review it. If I don't have it, I will get it and review it. But yeah, super excited. Like I said, Art of Play should have their mystery decks out really, really soon, I would think. Hopefully that's still a thing they're doing, because I haven't seen any promos or anything for it. But I mean, it's a thing they always do. And as soon as they have those, I'll be ordering some of those, opening up a bunch of those, as well as, you know, once more comes out about the decks, like doing like full reviews on, you know, all the new decks they have out and stuff, or at least the ones that I'm lucky enough to get. But I will be getting quite a few mystery decks, so I should have most of them. And then as well as a video on all Christmas decks of cards. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Yeah, super happy with what I got. Like I said, if you guys don't go out of your way, but if you are buying any cards from XDex, make sure to use my link that's in the pinned comment there. Really appreciate it. Like I said, all the money goes back into these videos and buying decks of cards. So yeah, thank you to XDex, and really thank you so much to everyone who buys cards from XDex using my link. As well, like I said before, there's a promo code for 5% off. Put it up there. But yeah, appreciate it, and I'm super psyched to have this deck in my collection. This is definitely a work of art right here, and most decks are, I feel like, or a lot of decks are at least, and this is definitely one. This is so cool. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this deck of cards. Let me know what you want me to review next. Yeah, like I said, it'll probably be the Christmas video, maybe Art of Play video, depending on how soon they put up their cards. But yeah, I don't know, I'll keep an eye out for that. Hopefully it's soon. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.